Can we get Richard up, the United fan? I want to hear from some United fans and hear what they have to say about tonight's win, and obviously the season as a whole. Richard, good evening.
Good evening, guys. Great show.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You've got top four Champions League football. You've got a cup in the bag, another cup final to come. You know, Rashford came on and looked lively. You know, the good times are back. Ten Hag is gonna bring the glory years back. No.
No.
Love the honesty.
I'm not saying that he won't, but what I am saying to you is that tonight's performance was against a very poor Chelsea side. If that had been Manchester City, we would have been blown away. That was not a great performance. And I still think, Erik Ten Hag has done a lot of good things. I mean, I think he's improved Wan-Bissaka as a player. I also think Martinez was a great signing. And I also think that the discipline has improved. But I've been going to watch some guys from 1966. Not just yesterday. I've seen all the greats play. Now, I honestly think, had Ollie, I've had Cristiano.
Oh, don't say it. Don't say it, Richard.
No.
Don't say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
I'm going to say it. I'm
giving you a chance to breathe, gather your thoughts, and get out of this. Don't say it, Richard. Don't say it.
How do you have had? No. I'm quite happy with how Ten Hag dealt with what he called over Ronaldo. But what I do think is, had Casemiro and Christian Eriksen been in Ollie's team, they would have achieved exactly the same result.
Oh, he said it.
Ollie at the wheel. Ollie at the wheel. La 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 la.
Gave you a chance to
Ollie
back
at
out
the
of
wheel.
that one,
At the
Richard.
wheel. Ollie at the wheel.
I'm going to Wembley. In 2 weeks' time. And I haven't been there. Actually, my last FA Cup final was 1994 when actually we beat Chelsea 4-0. So I haven't been there from 1994. And I'm going in 2 weeks' time. And really, I'm going to support my team that I've always supported from 1966. I don't expect us to win it.
Oh, absolutely not. Okay. Absolutely not.
There's
going to be a spanking. If we play like that today against Chelsea, that will be a spanking.
I mean, to be fair, you could play well against City and
still get a spanking.
So,
and the thing is, it's not at Old Trafford. That's where they've been very good. That's been their fortress. Playing away from home, they're like the half the team they are at Old Trafford. And playing against Man City, it's going to be a one-way traffic. It's going to be a beating. It's going to be a long sunny day, sunny afternoon.
Look at you! You can't
it's
wait.
Gonna be it's going to be. I'm saying, Haaland's going to run show. It's going to be on fire.
Jermaine's hoping for a 5-0 beatdown.
It's going to be something special. I said it will be in the Manchester derby. I was wrong and I got abused. Now I'm going to be right. Manchester City have got the bit between the teeth. They're in cup mode and they are going to put Man United to bed.
All right, we'll get there. One thing Richard did say though, I want to hear from the United fans. I wonder if they agree. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a better midfield too, i.e. Casemiro and Eriksen, would he have got United top four and a cup? Is that an outrageous?
Listen, the only reason why Man United got top four is that Liverpool have been very, very more than below average. Chelsea have been nowhere to.
Here we go.
Spurs
so now you
Spursy.
Can't make it.
If you get
but
I'm saying if you get them two teams back on fire, then Man United would have made top four.
So do you genuinely? Let's soak it in. There you go.
Can we have the theme for Europa League?
Can we hit the Europa League?
Europa League. I don't know this one.
That's how it goes, baby. Soak it in. I'm loving it. I'd love to hear from United fans if they agree and think that with a better midfield, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would have done better than he did, or would have matched what currently Erik Ten Hag is doing. I'm not so sure. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had massive managerial flaws, albeit with a weaker team. We'll see what Ten Hag can do in the final. Let's speak now to Kenny, also a United fan. Let's get his thoughts on the season. Good evening, Kenny.
Good evening, gents. Great show.
Thank you very much, mate.
Coming away from the ground.
Nice one.
I think we got away with one tonight.
Go on.
I think you might agree there.
They
had some chances, didn't they, Kenny? Kenny, if they'd have put them away. Woo.
Exactly. If it had been 4-2 Chelsea at half time, it would have been a fair reflection of the game.
Yeah, totally agree.
Kenny, can I ask you a question? This is not going to go down very well, but I find United really boring. Like, even when you win, I've watched a lot of your games this season, and I know you've got back in the top 4. And hold the line there, Kenny, but we're going to come back to you very shortly. We're now going to go to Nigel Adley, who's in the tunnel at Old Trafford with the Man United defender, Victor Lindelof.
Victor, you've qualified for the Champions League here tonight. Obviously, that would have been a target at the start of the season, but how good does it feel to have now achieved it?
No, of course it feels great. Like you said, that was a target before the season started, and we achieved that today. So everyone is very pleased with that.
A 4-1 win, but it could have been 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite an open game, both first and second half. At both ends. So I think we could have controlled the game a little bit better, but in the end we scored 4 and they only managed to score 1. So that's always a positive for us.
I know you're sensing a sense of progress here. No one's getting too carried away, but you do appear to be heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I think we've been performing well this season, and we've showed some great football out there, and especially here at home. I think we have played some really, really good football. So of course I think we've made some progress, and hopefully in the future we can keep making progress.
And what's the main message been from the manager throughout the season to get to where you are now?
Well, I mean, we work hard every day. We come in and we listen to what he wants us to do on the pitch, and everyone is really working together. And I think that mentality is very, very important for us. And so yeah, I think that's always been the message from the start.
Well played tonight. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The Man United defender Victor Lindelof there speaking to Nigel Adley. Will be going and getting a reaction, we hope, from the manager Erik ten Hag, as well as Chelsea's boss Frank Lampard. Let's go back to Kenny, the United fan. Kenny, I was just asking you then, am I being a bit harsh if I say that United have been a bit boring, the play's been a bit meh? Even when you win big, there's nothing that excites me about United. Is that a bit harsh? And do you care?
No, I think it's a fair reflection, because if you look at our goal difference is relegation.
It's bad.
Relegation.
Yeah, it's bad.
We're +9 before tonight. But if you look at City, if you look at Arsenal, even Liverpool, you're talking +40, +50. So the actual excitement with regard to scoring lots of goals, etc., isn't there. And what's got us over the line is our defence. If you look, David De Gea's won Golden Glove. He's got most clean sheets in the Premier League. We've only conceded 8 at home all season. However, we've been absolutely horrendous away. So it's our whole form with regards to nicking the odd 1-0 and keeping the clean sheet that's got us where we are tonight. And all play to 10 out. I heard your call before about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or whatever. We all love Ole. We all love Ole for 1999. Tonight, the Chelsea fans were singing Frank Lampard's name because of his player. They're not singing it because of his managerial skills, and Ole was the same. Ten Hag is a different level. Ten Hag is a completely different level of as a coach. And another two windows, if we get the right ownership, then we will be challenging for the title.
Yeah.
Another 2 windows.
Kenny, do you know, like the both season that Ole was in charge, lost less games than Ten Hag, and with a better Spurs, with a better Chelsea in there, with a better Liverpool, is both season in charge lost less games than Ten Hag. But you think that Ole, with the current squad and players, would not have managed to?
No, I do. Don't forget, I think one of those seasons, correct me if I'm wrong, was COVID, when there was nobody in the ground and we never lost away from home. Is that right? So it was a false. It was false football. There were no fans in the ground. There was no atmosphere. They were like training sessions. So Liverpool won the title that year, etc., etc. But I'm not taking nothing away from Ole. At the end of the day, he achieved what he achieved, and he got a second place. Mm-hmm. And he got us to a cup final.
Indeed, he did. Kenny, cheers for the call, pal. Kenny was at the game. They're giving his thoughts on the game tonight.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.